Let's also turn focus to another lot of earnings, and we have Vishal Gupta, who's MD at Ashiana Housing, joining us to discuss their numbers. Vishal, good to have you on the show. Give us an indication of which are the projects that have contributed towards the top line growth, and what bookings can be expected over the 3 months that we are in quarter 4.
The current quarter, as far as the results are concerned, has been weak. Largely because one of our major projects in Jaipur, Rangoli Gardens, the phase 3 was handed over in the last quarter, and most of our revenues in this particular quarter came in from a project in Bhiwadi called the Tree House Residences, which was handed over in this particular quarter, and there was some flats in Lavasa, some in Jaipur that contributed to this top line number. In the coming quarter, we expect the handing over of both Rangoli Gardens phase 4 to commence, as well as some 60 odd flats in Jamshedpur will be handed over in the project Ashiana Anantara, part A of phase 1. So I think you will see improved numbers in the 4th quarter of this year. However, having said that, we've always maintained that the way to look at how the company is really faring is to also look at the amount of area booked and the area constructed in the quarter, as the revenues are recognized on possession. If we look at the overall construction that we did in the quarter, we've had actually a steady run in the entire year. We will cross 22 lakh square foot of area constructed for the financial year 14-15, which will be up from 17.5 lakhs last year. However, the sales have been challenging. The 3rd quarter has been a slow quarter. We have only been able to book 3.75 lakh square foot vis-a-vis 6 lakh square foot in the previous quarter. We do expect quarter 4 to be better in terms of area booked. As we are also launching, we've just launched, in fact, the Sohna, our project Ashiana Anmol in Sohna, on the Sohna Gurgaon road.
So what is the square foot sold in Q3 and average realization per square foot, and outlook on these fronts over the next 6 to 12 months given the current inquiry and conversion ratio?
Okay, so the area that we sold in the 3rd quarter was 3,75,000 area booked, and that was at an average realization of 2,871 square foot. It was lower than our average because a large contribution to this square footage was done from a singular project in Jaipur, Ashiana Umang, which is at a little lower per square foot price compared to some of our other projects. And as far as the next 6 months to a year is concerned, we are seeing a lot of improvement in our resale rental activities, increased inquiry and site visit numbers. However, the conversion is slow. What we are making of the situation is that there is a lot more end user activity, and typically end users take a lot more time to make a decision. If it's a buying decision for using the house, you'd probably show it to the family, a friend whom you consider an expert before you take a decision. Therefore, we expect that the conversion of these site visits will come in the next 2 quarters. And as an overall our view of the market, we see the overall market being sluggish for another 6 to 9 months.
Earlier you had indicated plans to invest about 750 crores over the next 3 to 4 years on new projects. What's the plan of securing these funds, and how much will be spent this year?
The good news is that we've just raised 200 crores by way of QIP, and as of now we are sitting on a good amount of cash. For the year FY 15-16 we are expecting to spend around 250 to 300 crores towards land, and over the next 3 years 750 crores. The rest of the funds will come through internal accruals. These are the surpluses that we are expecting to generate from our existing and ongoing projects.
So what's the average EBITDA margins that you are currently working for the mid-income houses, and what levels do you plan to reach till end of next year?
See, I do not see a sharp increase in prices in the coming future. I think for the sales to pick up, there will be two things that will be required. I think the upcoming increments should also improve the buying capability in the market, plus interest rates. There seems to be some amount of signal that the interest rate should soften. So I think if the overall buying ability of the end user gets improved, which the signals seem positive to that extent, then I think the volume offtake will go up. I do not see significant upside on prices in the near, I mean, in a 6 to 9 month period. Having said that, in most of the locations that we are working in the tier 2 markets, prices are pretty much at a level where they are not, you can't reduce them either. So there could be marginal increase, but it's not going to be of a significant nature.
Any plans to change the product mix and go in for expensive housing or even land acquisition?
So we will continue to create our stress in the mid-income group housing. We try and build maximum of our homes in the budget of 30 to 50 lakhs. And going forward, whatever land procurement that we are doing will be for the same segment of the market. The plans are really to strengthen the new locations that we have taken. That is, we are going to be launching Chennai in this year, Kolkata in this year. We have just launched Sohna this year. So largely concentrating on developing the new markets we've entered, and land procurement is going to be in some of the existing markets where we are already very strong in.
PEUGEOP.
All right, Vishal, appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us. Now, let's just quickly look at what is happening broadly in the markets right now. If I look at the Nifty